We're going through some more questions revealed to us by Sandman_AP in regards to Shanks and the film Red story. Oda was asked certain questions and he gave some very interesting answers, so I wanted to bring it to you guys, right? So we're not gonna waste any time. Let's jump into it. So
calm down.
the last Shanks video, we talked about Shanks being from the Fairland D family. So the whole point of that, and again, this is film Red spoilers, was to mislead us. The Gorosei did say that Shanks belonged to the Fairland family, but the reason is why they said it. And that's the same family that Uta is confirmed to be from. But the reason why they said it is because they assumed Shanks was the biological father of Uta. He obviously is not. And again, to clarify the translations, the first translation said Fairland, the second one said Fagarland. So it's somewhere in that territory. So it says Uta is said to have the blood lineage of the Fagarland family. Shanks is considered her father, so it can safely be said that the 5 elders think both Shanks and Uta belong to Fagarland. The question they asked was, do we have to kill her even though she is Fagarland related?
Shanks, 何やってるの?
Again, Shanks being found in a treasure chest in God Valley almost surely confirms that he is a celestial dragon, but there is another perspective that he is related to Rox, right? That he could have been Rox's offspring, Rox's kid. That is definitely up for possibility. Either way, Shanks' lineage will be important and relevant going forward because Oda is teasing it in a movie. Something interesting, Oda asked the film Red scriptwriter, or basically said that it would be really entertaining if Doflamingo and Crocodile appear in the film. But the writer rejected his offer. Oda was saying he was hoping to see them in theaters. I love this. And the reason why I love this is because this is Ichiro Oda, okay? And I worry about things sometimes because I know for me, it would be hard to tell someone like Oda, no. A living legend like Ichiro Oda, to tell him, yo, no, they're not gonna be in the story, they're not gonna be in the movie, that takes a lot of balls. And so sometimes even with his editors, I wonder how many of his editors tell him no, because like Oda stated several times before, they're fans of me, they're fans of the story. So it makes things a bit tricky because they're super fans. And after being and following the story for so long, a lot of us are like that. So how do you tell the person that's created this wonderful epic story that, nah, we not having Crocodile and Doflamingo in the film? And you know, me as a Doflamingo stan, and I do enjoy Crocodile as well, having Doflamingo and Katakuri in the same movie, I would absolutely lose my mind. That writer actually saved me, bro. Thank you, bro. I don't know what I would be able to do. I wouldn't be able to contain myself because I think more than likely they would be on opposite sides. Yeah, they definitely would. Actually, I don't know. It'd be amazing seeing them work together now that I think about it. But yeah, thought that was pretty damn cool. The next here is the idea of Sunny-kun in the film Red is from the director, not Oda. Oda heard about it, he was like, what? I can't understand your idea, right? The director said that Sunny-kun would make the audience feel relaxed even when the story gets serious. He added he expects it to be good merchandise. So Oda agrees. Well, the last part, Oda didn't agree.
Are you sure about that?
He was just, well, obviously he agreed because he's in the movie. Oda is supervising things, right? But someone else is writing the script with Oda's approval. And so I like the fact that this person is using Oda's characters and creating a bunch of brilliant ideas from them. What this tells me, right, is that it is 100% possible to have something similar to Boruto or even Dragon Ball Super, where someone else can continue writing the manga with Oda's approval. I know for Dragon Ball, I don't think Toriyama is as involved at this point, but he used to be. But this is telling me Oda is open to something like that. Of course, this is not the canon story, but a part of me still feels like it's going to be difficult, even after 3-5 years, for Toei, for Shueisha, if Oda's like, bye, I'm taking One Piece, no more One Piece anything. I don't think that's the case at all. So this does give me hope for that, but I'm not sure how many people would feel good about that, considering Boruto for a lot of people was not their favorite, and Dragon Ball Super, a lot of people are complaining about the writing. So it will be tough to see something you love go down the drain, especially when the author isn't involved. And you know, something, I haven't read this new chapter, but the recent Berserk chapter, I've been seeing some weird feedback from people, even going back saying, hey, this shouldn't have been. Weird things, right? When the actual author isn't involved. Of course, with Berserk, it's a completely different scenario. Either way, it gives me hope, right? So the major question that we've all been waiting for is someone asking Oda, why is he not subscribed to B.D.A?
Why?
Oh yeah, all right, that's one of the questions. I promise you that's one of the questions. Nah. Look down, make sure you are subbed, click that button if you already clicked that button. And like I tell y'all, a lot of y'all watch the videos, but you don't even realize you're not subscribed. Look down, make sure you are. If you are, hit that like button. But let's continue. So the real question. Oda was asked whether or not Shanks is evil, and y'all know the community has been losing its mind trying to speculate whether or not Shanks cares about the world, cares about Luffy, cares about himself. Is he really evil? Oda's response was, you will know the answer if you watch Film Red.
I can't take this shit no more, man.
What does this tell me? I don't know, because I haven't seen Film Red. But I feel like if Shanks was evil, something that explosive would already be released. It would just be out there so prominently that people would be talking about it. So based off of Film Red, I'm just gonna assume that Shanks is not evil, right? Like a lot of us pretty much figure. Also, the Shanks being evil thing, it's so much based on perspective, and Shanks not 100% caring about Luffy and the world, but having a specific plan that's not 100% revolved around, I guess, good things. But at the end of the day, he is a pirate. But in this world, I don't think it's about pirates, revolutionaries, or Marines. It's about you as a person. We have good Marines, we have good pirates, we have good revolutionaries. I guess we don't have any bad revolutionaries so far. So when we talk about pirates and Marines, it's about you as a person. You can be a Marine and still be a good person. I think Fujitori's a good person. I think Kobe's a good person. I think Smoker's a good person. I think Akaina's a good person.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I kid, okay? I kid. The interviewer also asked who Imu-sama is. Oda does not answer that at all. Doesn't even play about that, doesn't touch on it. Nigga, don't ask me those questions, right? Obviously, Imu is very important to the end game of the story. Oda will not even hint or release any information about this before it is time and he's good and ready. There's some other small things because Oda's house was featured on a TV show recently, or a studio. You see tons of notebooks. There's a Wano Volume 9 notebook. There's a huge grenade in Oda's studio. Oda has a dragon bath and it was designed by him himself. See, the things in Oda's house, those are things that I would do if I was Ichiro Oda, right? I would design a bath, but it would look like Katakuri, you know? Nah, probably Doflamingo. But either way, when you're Ichiro Oda, you can do things like this. Also, I didn't even know Oda had a dad. I thought he just came from God just like that. There's a drawing of Oda's father and his name is Seiichiro Oda, right? It's almost like a lot of things that Oda writes about, like, you know, in the story, sometimes Oda does a thing where you're related and your names are super close to your other name. It's like, this is real life too. But Ichiro means glorious firstborn son. So that's pretty cool. Also, Oda talks about he has to keep in mind that he should meet his family only once a week because he feels so relaxed with his family and can't focus on drawing manga, which is torturous, right? Having a family myself, saying I can only meet my family once a week because I don't want to get too comfortable, bro, that is almost sad, right? That you can't spend too much time with your family because you get too comfortable and can't focus on One Piece. Bro, this man is insane. Just truly insane. Everything Oda has received in regards to this story, he deserves 100%. This somewhat ties into the end of the story because Oda is saying in a TV show that he's jealous of the Straw Hats since they're enjoying their journey. He adds, he's determined to go on a trip every day after One Piece ends. When Oda was young, he sat by his father and drew an oil painting of Luffy. So this was manifested into existence. So a couple more things. Apparently, Oda's hometown newspaper has recently leaked who will join the Straw Hats. Sandman is saying hopefully this is just misinformation, otherwise the writer might get fired. The thing is, the tweet was deleted by the author, so it must be legitimate. I'm wondering who this person could be. I mean, if it's Yamato, we all expected that, unless it's somebody else that we don't know about. Either way, this is kind of spooky. Last thing though, 24 years ago, Oda told the Film Red director about the whole story of One Piece until the ending. The Film Red director, I believe, directed the first ever animation for One Piece. But the director recently said he wishes One Piece would end soon because it's been so painful to not spill the beans. By the way, the Straw Hat voice actor said they don't know how One Piece will end. There was something out there saying that Oda was trying to tell them, but they said they do not want to know. They want to just enjoy the story like everybody else. I'm like, bro, y'all built different, because I would have said, tell me, nah, I probably would say the same thing. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want to know nothing. Just, I want to enjoy the story like everyone else, you know? There are a lot of people out there that would like to know the ending, people that read spoilers. I would definitely wait because I'd want to enjoy it, the ending, with all of you guys, right? And with my friends, as opposed to knowing what the ending is and trying not to tell everyone, because if I tell everyone, that ruins it for everyone. So yeah, but yeah, guys, great stuff. Not sure if any more information will be coming from Film Red or Oda. We will see as the final saga, so expect a lot of interviews, a lot of hype. And if it comes out, you know, I'll bring it to you guys.
We ain't nothing, I found someone, something special new. okay. I start doubting me, I felt lost.